Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. This is Tiffany, and today I'm sharing with you guys two random hauls. The first one is going to be a Kroger clearance haul because you guys love to see the clearance stuff. And so this video is probably from a few weeks ago, but I'm just not getting it up. I literally have tons and tons and tons of footage to share with you guys. It's just I haven't had time to upload all this stuff and edit it and all that kind of thing. And then my second video is actually from Christmas, you guys, so don't judge, but it's with Vevor. And I filmed all this stuff because it was like Christmas ideas, but this is for any time of the year. This could be for anything. It's just I was trying to get this video up a while back, never got it posted because life happens. So I'm real around here, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. So if you're wondering why there's Christmas decor in the background, that is why. But anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I'll link it all down below. Give the video a big thumbs up. I will have lots of other content coming for you very soon. So be on the lookout. I'll have all kinds of videos because, like I said, I have a ton of footage like that I've recorded in grocery hauls and meals. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I've got to do my best to save money. I did look at eggs. I wondered upon them and I said no. They were $8. So I was like, forget it, because Sam's Club has them on a much better deal and they were out of stock today. So I'm going to see if in the morning they have them back in stock because everybody's buying their eggs at Sam's Club. They didn't even have egg beaters for me to buy because like everybody's like, are you ever going to buy eggs again? But here's the problem with us buying eggs, me paying $8 for a thing of eggs, and then like there's 6 of us. I don't eat the eggs. I'll eat egg whites, so I'd be wasting it. But with all the people in our house, if they eat the eggs, say somebody has 3 eggs, or they scramble them, you know what I mean? Like, look at that. We're out a whole thing of eggs for one meal. It's like crazy. So, I know. I just can't do it. But anyway, hopefully it'll come back at some point in life. I don't know. Groceries are crazy. But I did find some awesome deals, so let me show you. Okay, this wasn't the clearance. I went in to get this because it's 4 for $12 there. Cheapest option available anywhere. I used to go to Walmart and get the flavory canned water, but it is up to almost $5 now, and that is just not a good deal. These are 4 for $12. So we do like the sugar-free stuff. I picked up the lemon, or what am I even saying? I picked up the zero sugar Welch's. This was $3.49. This wasn't part of the clearance deal, but I've been looking for zero sugar, and this actually is for our bar in there because I know, like, for anybody that likes to mix things, I don't know. This goes with peanut butter whiskey. So we don't usually have it on hand. Just had it because we're in Kentucky. But anyway, so that goes over there. It's on sale. This is what I went in for. I don't remember how much this was. This wasn't a clearance buy, and milk was just something I needed. It was milk was back up. It was like $3.26. It was stupid. This was like $1.76. I did want these because Sam's doesn't have these. That's for me. I love that. So here's what I found. Many of you might be like, gross, but I love Dr. Praeger's stuff. I love it, and it's outrageous. So I found these, a whole case of them. I didn't buy everything in the case like I used to, but there's 4 in this pack. I made sure because some of them were $1.97, but you only got 2 in there. That wasn't that great of a deal. And they weren't as good looking. Like, it wasn't the same brand. So I only got these. I got 1 box of these. I was so excited. They only had 1 black bean quinoa. These are my favorite. I got those. Another California one. And then I got the Perfect Burger. There's only 2 of these, but there's 20 grams of protein in it. I know it's a plant-based thing. Some people are against it, but it's got protein, and I love veggie burgers. I'll forever eat a veggie burger. I'm very funny about meat, as you guys know. Then Emily wanted these. These weren't clearance, but they were on a big markdown sale going on. So these were something new I thought I'd show you. They already opened them. These were like $2.50 on sale. This was Lainey's doing. She wanted Pop-Tarts. Oh, there's what they look like.
They're like, there's a bunch of them in the bag. Like, there's a ton. They're really good, though. They're like miniature Pop-Tarts.
Anyway. So those are those little Pop-Tart crunchers, gimmicky things. And then these were on sale, like on one sale, then another sale, and then another sale. I think they were like $2 something for that big box of sugar. My personal favorite is the strawberry frosted. But anyway, I love Pop-Tarts. I never eat them, but I love them. Reese Puffs. So we priced it out. We were actually doing math in our head, and then we double checked on the calculator to price out per ounce how much the giant box of cereal at 29 ounces was. I think it was like $4.99. These were on sale for like $1 something. This was a better deal per ounce to pick up 3 of these because there's 11.5 ounces in each. We did do math in there. My girls did it. Like, Emily did math with me to see what the best deal was. I was very proud. So this came out way ahead, and these will be gone tonight because Tanner inhales them. This was something, my mom always buys these almond ones. I love the almond ones, but Lainey picked up these. I rarely ever buy these. She'll pick them up at Sam's Club. I rarely ever buy them. I just don't spend the money on these, but they're so good, and they're like a healthier treat. So I picked those up because they were $3 something for that many pouches, which is a good deal. Then the meatballs. Okay, I know people are like, gross, plant-based. These taste the same. I'm very funny about meatballs. Very funny. They're actually on my dinner tonight. I won't be eating it because I'm very funny about meatballs. Very funny. If I make them by scratch myself, I'll eat them if they're like meat. But otherwise, I don't eat them. I just can't. I'm not like the Christmas person that eats meatballs. I make them, but I don't eat them. But these I will eat because they are plant-based. I know that sounds crazy. There's something about meatballs with me. So I was excited, and they have 21 grams of protein. So I got 2 of those because that's something I can make for myself. This, I just thought, why not try it? $2.88 for this fake chicken. I prefer real chicken. I do eat chicken, but I picked that up. And then I was very excited about this. The girls are grossed out by this. Zucchini spirals, yes please. I love zucchini, so I got that. And then I needed some lettuce, and I was super excited that they had a clearance one, and it was the butter blend. If you've never had butter blend, oh my gosh, you're missing out. It's the best, like, mix of lettuce. And then this, it actually expires in a few days, but I thought it's $2.10 for this container. They were out of all of like on sale yogurts. Like my triple oikos was on sale, but they had none. Everybody wiped the yogurts out. So this was on a clearance, and it's got no added sugars and 15 grams of protein. I figured I could make something with it, like use it and have this week. So let me show you also. So all of this was like 70 bucks. So I was like, how did that add up? But I got pop. These were great deals though. Great, great deals. And we will use it, and that's a whole lot of stuff. Let me show you what I made. I'm making meatballs in there. Let me show you what I made. I'll have to give you guys this recipe. I wanted to see first if it was going to be totally nasty, because you know how Greek yogurt is. But I made these little brownies, and they're super fudgy. No eggs in it. A little tiny bit of flour is in it. Look how fudgy they are. There's some chocolate chips in it, but it's mostly Greek yogurt. And like, Greek yogurt to me tastes like sour cream. It's plain. These were so good and like light, so I'll have to share them with you guys. But anyway, and also this candle, I got this for like $3 at Walmart one day. I love it. It's amazing. There's Sadie. I'm trying to turn my camera back around, but I can't. So there I am. There is a random Kroger clearance haul you guys have been begging for. I finally shared it. One day I'll take the camera in there, but it is like chaos in the clearance part. This was actually in the clearance freezer bin. I haven't seen stuff in there in a while, but they did have some desserts that look good. But I just trying to avoid it, trying to eat better. But there's my haul. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, I'd love to have you subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, so look at this. It has, you can put your towel in there. It's got these cute stands, and this will match my bathroom. So you put your towel in there, and then it's got the lid. We'll turn this on and see how this works. Okay, so here it is. It's plugged in, but it says that you cannot use wet towels. So I'm just going to put a dry cotton towel. I have to use cotton towels. You can put towels in there, and you'll just sit that down in there, and you can set the timer for how you want it and whether you want it on high or low. And then you just put the lid on. It also has a thing on the bottom of it. It comes separately. So you'll just, this will warm your towels up, which is really nice. Or it has a thing on the bottom of it that this is not included in it, but it's a fragrance disc. So you can use aromatherapy. You can put it's got like a little thing you can stick in there, and it'll make it scented. So it has 1 minute rapid heating. So it's about 6 minutes to reach a high temperature. So basically, if you just put it in there, it's on high right now for 20 minutes. I stuck a towel in there, and it will warm it. And so that's pretty cool. Neat little contraption. I would honestly probably put a blanket on there, but we would see what would happen. But anyway, pretty neat if you're looking for something genius like that. The next thing that I have is a safe. It is let me try to look for the title on this so I can tell you exactly what the title is. It is it's just a safe box, so you can store your, it's fireproof. We've never had one of these. You can put your gun in if you're somebody that has guns. I don't know if I need these. I'm just taking these out. That's the way they were packaged. So you can put your documents in there. This one's really tall. It I've needed one for a long time. Let me go ahead and open this. So I got the safe of the box. It was very well packaged.
It's a double
See
safe.
how it's packaged? How nice. And then it's got like an accessory bag here, so I guess it'll tell us. I'm trying to show you guys the safe. Open this up. So it's got this level, and it's got padding in there to keep it all nice and tacky. See what those are for. And then it's got this. Well,
It's actually a double safe.
I'll open this up. Hang on. Okay, so I installed batteries. You just had to slide that down and put the batteries inside the safe. And then now we can, there we go. Now the button will work. So there is a default password that comes with this to unlock the safe. So I figured out that this piece pops off there. So this is just an emergency key. So you can open it, close it.
Like you can set a code.
So that way you can lock it like that.
What's the code?
But if you forget, you can use the key to unlock it. Let's see. So now it's locked. And if you forget your password, I guess you can use this to open it.
Yeah. And also,
usually you can use the password. So let's go ahead and lock it, and we'll show how the password works.
I'm gonna show her.
I'm just going to show you how it pops off. You shouldn't use the key to do this because you break it.
I used the key and then
It's on there.
And
You
also,
can leave it on.
if you
You don't have
wanted
leave
to-
that on there, so
and also if
you
you
don't
wanted
have to leave
you
it
could
on. So let's put the password in. There's a default password that comes with this, and so then you can change it, set your password whatever you want. I think it says it's 159. Well, it's not unlocking, so. Well, the password doesn't work.
So
then you got it
I got the safe open. It's 159, and you
then
press
can
that
go-
little
There's
button.
steps to change it. Anyway, here's the safe. So you have all this room up here. You have this electronic password. If you lock yourself out with the password, you can use the key to open it. It's got all that room up there, and then down here is the same thing. We can pop this off to unlock it for the first time, or use the passcode. Oh, this one needs batteries in it too, so I guess both of them need batteries. But anyway, you've got all this room. So this is a really nice
Ow!
safe box, and you can store your documents in it. You can store guns in it. You can store whatever you need to keep protected. So there is the safe. So I will link it down below. Also see the warmth, but the timer went off, and the tail is super warm, just like it came out of the dryer. So and you can feel the steam coming out of it. This next one is something I've wanted for a long time that we've needed. I'm sorry, I made my camera too short. Okay, it is a gas-fired outdoor infrared patio heater. We've never had one of those. Our neighbor had one, and we always wanted one. So the boys see theirs outside, and they'd be like cooking like turkey on Thanksgiving outside, and they'd have their patio heater on, so that way they could operate outside while it was like snowing. We're always jealous. So I was excited about this, and I thought this would be nice to have for when, obviously when it's cold. So Vevor has really nice things. Like I said, super durable. So I'm gonna take this out because this will be like a few minutes, and I'll show you guys. Okay, so this next product that I'm going to share with you is called an air scrubber. I don't know if you're familiar with an air scrubber or if you even have a purpose for one. I do. Where I print and I use big heavy duty. So where I do commercial printing and I have to vent all the like bad air that comes out of the big oven and the conveyor system that I have, well, it still releases a little bit of something in the air. So I have like a purifier downstairs, but it doesn't work near as well as what an air scrubber does. And also this is like for people that weld, people that do all kinds of jobs, like people use laser machines. Like anytime you want to purify your air really, really good, this is what this is for. And Vevor is one of the companies that has one of the top of the line air scrubbers. So I was so excited I was so excited for this product. So this is huge, and they have like many different sizes. This is a specific model. So this is kind of like how your guidebook is. But basically all you have to do with this is plug it in and it does its job. And I have an air quality control monitor that shows me exactly what my levels are in the room, so I can see like what it's being brought down to with this. This thing is huge. But I don't know if anybody else ever used something like this. look at this, and you can hang it. My friend has one. She bought from Vevor also, and it almost looks like a speaker, doesn't it? Look how big that is. Where I have a big space with the room needing to be purified. This thing is awesome. It looks little on the website. It looks really small, but it's not at all, obviously. So look, let's zoom in. It's like plug and go. So you can plug it in. Look how nice this is. And I'll show this in my space. This thing is awesome. I don't really know what any of this is, I'm just being honest. But once it hits 2,000 hours, you have to change the filter on it. Look how nice this is. So here it is. It'll have the light, and it says it has an alarm once it reaches that 2,000 hours. And it'll tell you on here how many hours. And you can control like the speed, obviously, of how you need it. A reset button. That's pretty much it. It's this, and this is the 120 volts. So this is a very specific model. This is one of the larger ones. But you guys, if you were needing something that's quiet, you can't even hear this. It's on, you can't even hear it running, but it's going to purify the air like perfectly. So that's so nice, you guys. Check them out. I'll also show you the air quality monitor and how this brings it down once I get that all installed in the room and make room for it, so you guys can see how it changes that. But so happy for this. Actually, it has all these little latches on this side, and you have to go inside of this. I'm going to tell you this, and take the plastic wrap off of the filter. And I'm going to put it inside of this. This is, I can't show you this while it's turned on, but this is a UV light, so this is what is purifying the air. So, okay, my friends, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Say hey to me in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love y'all.